Once upon a time, in the heart of Felinia, a realm where emerald meadows met cobblestone villages and dozing tabby cats were the rule, peace reigned supreme. But dark as night and twice as fierce, General Mastiff and his snarling dog army invaded, their iron claws tearing through the realm. The cats scattered, hiding in moonlit meadows or freezing in fear, desperately mewing for a hero, for a leader. Then from the smoke and ash stepped Sergeant Whiskers, a petite ginger tabby with eyes like molten amber and a tattered military vest stitched from battlefield scraps. His boots, salvaged from a fallen hound's collar, clinked softly as he marched, a tiny titan shouldering the fate of Felinia. Whiskers was no ordinary kitten. Orphaned in the first wave of attacks, he'd grown up fast in the alleys, studying the dog's tactics, turning his feline wiles to strategy. While the other cats saw weakness in his stature, Whiskers saw stealth. His uniform, a patchwork of courage, bore a single insignia, a claw crossed with a quill, symbolizing brains over brawn. One moonlit night, as the dog army set the granary of milk ablaze, sending fat, juicy rats scattering, Whiskers leapt onto an overturned barrel, his tail high, and addressed the cowering crowd. "They call us small, but we are shadows. They have fangs, but we have 9 lives. And tonight, moon tonight, we reclaim Felinia, not with rage, but with cunning." His call to arms echoed in the night, igniting a spark of hope in every cat's heart. That night, as the full moon bathed Felinia in silver light, Whiskers' plan unfurled like a tightly wound slinky. His battalion of strays split into 3, the diversion. Alley cats yowled from rooftops, luring hounds into a labyrinth of narrow lanes. The saboteurs. Kittens chewed through leashes, freeing captured elders. Meanwhile, under the cover of darkness, Whiskers and his elite guard infiltrated the dog's kennel fortress. He slipped past the slumbering hounds, his ginger fur blending with the shadows. But soon he was spotted. "Intruder alert! Intruder alert!" barked a watchdog, shattering the night. Every dog awoke, their growls echoing in the fortress as they closed in on Whiskers. But the brave sergeant reached the general's quarters. Peeking inside, he saw General Mastiff, a towering rottweiler with a spiked collar, asleep at his desk, a half-eaten can of sardines dangling from his jaws. With a flick of his tail, Whiskers crept closer, preparing to pounce. Suddenly, a book on military tactics tumbled from a shelf, alerting the sleeping giant. "Who goes there?" Mastiff growled, his eyes blazing. "Someone small enough to fit in your collar," purred Whiskers, unsheathing a claw wrapped in thornvine, his secret weapon and namesake. You may have 9 lives, little cat, but against my mighty dog army, they'll all be snuffed out in a jiffy," the general snarled. And so the duel began. Mastiff lunged, but Whiskers was too nimble, dodging between the dog's snapping jaws and weaving thornvine barbs into the dog's thick fur. The fortress shook as Mastiff crashed into a tower of stolen tuna cans, sending them crashing down. But he was still on his feet, and as the sun began to rise, painting the sky in hues of orange and pink, Whiskers knew he had only moments left. With a final burst of speed, he dodged the general's last-ditch effort, leaping onto his back and sinking his thornvine-tipped claws into the dog's neck. Outside, the battle raged. But one by one, the dogs began to flee, howling in defeat. Dawn broke over Felinia, revealing a land scarred but not broken. In the aftermath, as the cats emerged from their hiding places, they found Sergeant Whiskers, his ginger fur stained with battle scars, but his eyes shining with triumph. He had saved Felinia. News of his bravery spread like wildfire, and soon every cat in the land knew the tale of Sergeant Whiskers, the tiny titan with a heart of gold and a thornvine saber. But despite his legendary status, Whiskers remained humble. He declined a crown, choosing instead to train Felinia's youngest in the art of tactical pouncing. His vest was enshrined in the Hall of Heroes, a testament to the truth that sometimes the smallest among us can accomplish the mightiest feats. And so, when the pups barked tales of the ginger ghost around crackling fires, Felinian kits would smirk, their eyes shining with mischief, whispering, "Beware the small ones. They've already outthought you." For they knew the legend of Sergeant Whiskers, the brave little cat who dared to be a hero.